Hey water signs, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see what blessings are coming towards you and when you can expect for these blessings to arrive. So to begin, you have a new love that is being predicted for you. A new love connection, a relationship, a romantic relationship that's going to blossom beautifully. But there could also be connections that are strengthening, like connections, relationships, friendships that are strengthening around you. I feel like a lot of you are focusing on your blessings. You are focusing on abundance. And because of the focus there, I think this is what you're getting. And this is why I feel like your blessings are manifesting a lot sooner than they would be if you weren't so focused on them, if that makes sense. I feel as though, because you water signs, you're such intuitive beings. And I feel for a lot of you, you already can sense the energy of your blessings, the vibration of these blessings that are nearing you and nearing towards you and coming towards you. Okay, so in particular, I feel like there is a new relationship that is being predicted in the cards for you. So you might potentially be meeting someone new, or it could also be someone from the past, but this person's energy feels brand new. So you could be renewing a relationship from your past. You could be reigniting a spark here with a former flame. And even though you have history with this person, the energies seem to indicate that this person is coming in like as in a brand new energy, okay? And you're approaching this connection in a brand new energy as well. I feel like a lot of you have been really, really patient. You've been patiently waiting for some of these blessings. But if you saw the magnitude of the blessings that are coming towards you, I think, you know, you would understand that why the universe had made you wait so long. Okay, you would understand that it's definitely been worth the wait here. So make sure, I mean, you know, you've come up as the Page of Cups and the Five of Cups. Make sure you don't focus on any of your past misfortunes. And whilst there has been some, those actually have been blessings in disguise, and we'll talk about that shortly. But yeah, make sure the focus, you know, is not on the past, but it's on the present, and it's, you know, geared towards the future. So a new romantic energy that is coming in for you, or a new relationship, a new love connection that is going to develop. Okay, now for some of you, for those of you that are single, this is someone that you might be, you know, this is someone that is coming in towards you. So this individual, their energy is, their vibration is gravitating towards you. So they may not be in your life just yet, but they're very close to entering your life. For others of you, this is someone that you are currently connected to, but the relationship, the connection here is going to really develop, and it's going to pick up a lot of forward momentum very, very soon. For others of you, there is this, there's a possibility that you might be reigniting a spark here, okay, with a former flame, potentially someone from the past, a connection that failed or a connection that fell apart and it didn't necessarily work out. But remember how I said, you know, some of you have had your misfortunes, whether in career, finances, love, relationships, or, you know, wherever else. For those of you that have had relationships that didn't work out, they didn't work out for a reason, okay? So there may be an opportunity for you to reconnect with someone special from your past, to, you know, rekindle, reignite, rejuvenate, renew a relationship. But there's a reason why it didn't work out in the past, because this person is coming in towards you with this brand new energy. So in the time that you've been apart, or in the time that, you know, the relationship here has fallen apart, there's been some growing, there's been some soul searching, there's been some healing on your part as well as your person's part. So it didn't work out for a reason, and that break or that separation that the two of you had was to illuminate, was, you know, the universe really blessing you in disguise, because it was illuminating why exactly it wasn't working. And it gave you that break, that separation, because it gave you that chance to work on yourselves so that you could come back together and you could, you know, form a much stronger and deeper bond. travel is also being predicted for a lot of you. There's a lot of Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands, a lot of nomadic energies. So a lot of you will be traveling here in the near future. Okay, and some of you might be traveling, you're going like from country to country, or you're moving like from space to space. So there's a lot of travel, there's a lot of movement that is being predicted. For some of you listening to this, you don't necessarily have an itinerary, you don't necessarily have your travels all mapped out. You're sort of just winging it. You're sort of like a free agent, and you're going wherever, you know, you're being called to. So if you want to see a certain country, or if you want to see, you know, certain sites, this is where you're being pulled to, this is where you're drawn to, and you're responding to that energy that is pulling on you. Okay, so a lot of travel here. And for those of you that don't, you know, as I do this reading, you might not necessarily have any plans or intentions to travel just yet. However, it's strongly indicated in the cards for you. So it could be something very spontaneous. It could be something that you just end up doing, you know, spur of the moment. It might not necessarily be something that you put in a lot of planning into because of the Knight of Wands energy, but it is something that's exciting. It is something that is thrilling, and there's also a lot of growth. Okay, a lot of expansion that is attached to this movement energy that I see being predicted for you. So what do I mean by that? Like, for example, you might embark on a physical journey, and yeah, you're going to, you know, it's going to be thrilling, it's going to be exciting, but you're also going to do a lot of soul searching and self-discovery that comes from out of this journey. You're going to meet a lot of new people along the way. You're going to experience a lot of new and exciting and foreign things, languages, cultures. So a lot of self-growth, a lot of self-discovery that is going to come from this travel. Some of you are moving places, you're moving homes, it's like you're moving into a new space. So a new place, a new home, like new apartment, a new house. For others of you, you could be potentially like moving into a new role. Okay, so a new role, a new position is being offered, but there is some traveling involved here with this position. Or if you're moving houses, I feel like you're traveling at a distance. So you could be moving into like a brand new city, okay, or a brand new state, or even, you know, for some of you, it's bigger than that. Like you're moving to a brand new country. You might even, you know, you might decide to go on a working visa or a student visa, like a travel visa of some sort. And like I said, you know, you might not even be aware how long you go away for, but you're just sort of winging it. You're doing what, for the first time in a long time, I think you're doing what you want to do, and you're just sort of, you know, staying open to whatever it is. But yeah, movement. If you're moving homes, I feel like it's at a distance. So this home might be further away. It's at a distance. It's in a different city or a state, or even like a different country, guys. Yeah, it's big for some of you. Could be a new job opportunity that is going to be presented to some of you. But it feels like there's traveling. So it could be in the tourism industry, or it feels like this company may have like international headquarters, or you might have to travel. Okay, you might have to travel at a distance. Like there may be some commuting and some travel time involved here, but it's worth it, okay? Because this is something you're passionate about. This is something that drives you, it fuels you, it's exciting, it's motivating. So why not? It's so worth it. I feel like everything that's coming to you now is something that you've been waiting for a long time. And I feel like you're growing right now, water signs. Whatever it is that, you know, you've been going through for the past few weeks or months or even years, you're growing through all of that, okay? You're changing, you're transforming, you're coming out not the same person, you're coming out a different person, because there's just so much growth in your energies. And I feel like what's to come for you as well, like what you're leaving behind, say goodbye to that, because what's to come for you is just so much greater and better than what you're leaving behind, okay? I feel like for those of you that are creatives out there, okay, for those of you that are, I mean, most water signs are, but for those of you that are writers, painters, photographers, musicians, performers, in the creative arts industry, entertainers, for those of you studying or, you know, working in that field, I feel like there is a brand new opportunity that is emerging for you. Okay, now this feels like it's coming it's coming very unexpectedly, and it feels like it's coming out of the blue. So it just might surprise you, but I think you're up to it. Okay, don't let, like, the magnitude of this opportunity. So for example, it could be with like a big company, and that might scare you. Okay, or it could be like a really big role and you don't think that you're up for the job. Or like, for example, you might write a piece, okay, or you might, you know, have put together some artistic creation and you're putting it out there, and you might just hook an agent or get someone to champion your work, and you might be a little bit surprised in yourself. Okay, but don't let the magnitude of, you know, the situation here scare you. Okay, don't let that scare you off here, because whatever this is, it feels big. It feels like there is an element of success attached to this. It feels like, you know, if you are writing, for example, if you're working on a project, if you're working in, you know, writing and rewriting it, or if you've been, you know, trying to polish something, or if you've got an idea here, and especially if, I mean, ideas are, you know, ideas are plenty, but if there's especially an idea that you've been stuck on, an idea that hasn't left you, okay, remember, it's pulling on your energy for a reason. Especially if it's like been years or like a really long time that you've been sitting on something. Okay, there's a reason why you're so drawn to it. Tell that story in whatever, like on whatever platform, in whatever shape or form, okay? Because it's your story to tell. Okay, so whether it's a painting, a drawing, whether it's a book, a screenplay, you know, a piece of music, a piece of literature, whatever it is, tell that story, okay? And it might just surprise you. I think what's coming in for you, there's a lot of blessings, and even though you're expecting for them, I think they will still be quite surprising, because it's like, it's something that you've been wishing for, and you finally get your wish. I mean, what do you do with it, right? You finally get your dream, you finally get your wish, you finally get your dream girl, your dream guy, you know, your dream come true, your dream job, your dream house. What do you do next? It's that kind of energy. There's a lot of romantic surprises for you in store. Yes, there's a brand new energy coming in, a brand new romantic connection. Okay, this feels like, because of the novelesque and the fairy tale like energy that the Page of Cups brings, this does feel like very fairy tale like. It just feels like it's very romantic, and it's like there's got a charm. This person has a charm. This connection is very charming. It's almost like very novelesque. Maybe it's something that you're going to be writing about. Maybe it's, you know, the type of romance, that storybook romance you've always wanted. But it'll feel like over the next, I don't know, it could be months, even a few years, but it'll feel like you're living the dream. You're living the dream. So whatever it is that you're wanting, whatever it is that you're wishing for, the vibration, the energy of that wish, or the energy of that vibration, the energy of that, you know, certain person, that's coming in towards you, if it's not already in your life. Okay, all you have to do is reach for it, and don't be surprised by just how close it is. Now, the Five of Cups, there is something here that has happened, which feels like a misfortune, water signs, something that's let you down, a lot of emotional disappointment. But you're still focused on it, okay? And I understand it's been hurtful or it's been upsetting. I get that, but you're still focusing on it. There's a need for you to move forward, okay? To move on from it. So it's this energy of you being stuck in the past, or you're still focusing on, like, and this is an example, or maybe on why a relationship didn't work out. The reason why certain relationships have failed is because, you know, those relationships are being replaced by something even greater. So if something didn't work out with a certain someone, you know, it's being replaced by an even better relationship. Or if it didn't work out with a certain individual at that particular point in time, that separation, that disconnection was absolutely instrumental, you know, to preserving this connection, because it's giving you that time apart from each other to grow, to work on each other. And now, you know, you guys are coming back, and it's stronger. The relationship is stronger because of it. So there's no need to dwell on the past. So whatever it is here, you have to let go. You have to let it go. You have to, so that you can move forward. And when you move forward, what you do, you naturally create space in your life for these blessings to come into your life. Because a lot of you, there's abundance of blessings coming here, coming your way. And those blessings are coming towards you, and it's like they're going to cascade, they're going to rain down on you. But you have to make that, you know, you have to make that room in your life. The future is certainly full of hope, and it's full of abundance. Alright guys, and these are your messages. Thanks for watching and listening. Please show your support to the channel by liking, sharing and subscribing. Guys, hit that subscribe button please. It does help the channel to grow. Bye.